Well, we've heard from Janie, and she writes, I recently found out my boyfriend of 4 years sexts other women and men from various sites, such as Craigslist. He says he's never met them. He says he's not gay. He just likes the attention, and it's nothing more than playing a game on his phone. The text and pictures were shocking to me. He said he'd stop, though he'd had a couple of slip-ups. He said he wasn't interested, but he didn't block them, and he continued the chats. I hate the way it makes me feel about myself. What should I do?
Hey, thanks for your question. So right off the bat, this is a betrayal of your trust because he's sending inappropriate messages to other people and hiding it from you and lying. So this needs to end. You also have a concern that he's messaging other men. So there's a few variations of this that play out, and I've come across this in my practice. I've come across men who are married to women and do act out sexually with other men. They meet up with them, they have oral sex or engage in some kind of sexual activity. So technically they would be bisexual. I also have another category of men I work with who often it starts with watching gay porn. They get curious, they message other men, they get caught up in the excitement and the taboo of it. But they don't actually follow through. They don't actually act out. And so some of them come to me and they're like, they wonder, are they gay? And I ask them, well, have you engaged in sexual activity with another man? That would be the definition of being gay or bisexual. And a lot of these guys say no. So it is actually a thing where men sort of go down this rabbit hole and they find this other world of sort of gay or bisexual porn or these websites or these chat rooms, and they experiment and they sort of play around with it. But they don't actually follow through and act out. So it doesn't mean he's necessarily gay. So I would have a conversation with him. First of all, do you have an interest or desire in acting out sexually with other men? Have you actually acted out sexually with other men? And start with that and establish, what his interests are, if he has had sex with men, if he wants to, or he is just playing around because it's sort of taboo, it's sort of exciting, it's sort of different, or maybe he's just a little bit confused and has to figure that out. So there's other things here too, but I'll leave it at that for now. It's a great question. Keep them coming.